Another thing as well, if you want to niche it to Filipinos, I don't know how it is for other Asians, but I know for Filipinos, I don't know if I'm speaking for myself, Don and Raf, but an older generation, I think because I don't know if it's colonialism or like, you know, like how most Asian countries have that influence, like Philippines is very Americanized. A lot of the older generation actually sometimes side with the white people when it comes to like, it's like, don't hang out with black people. And sometimes it's on us to educate even just the older generation. Like, I think there's a few uncomfortable conversations I might have with my mom and dad, even kind of thing.
You have to.
I'm not looking forward to it, but I feel inclined to. Like, I've always known it was wrong, some of the stuff they say and stuff. I never really called them out on it, but now it's like, after all this, it's like, really?
Anyway, thanks again, guys. We don't want to take any more of your time. I know that we could talk about this.
All right, don't kick everyone out.
I don't mean to be the bad guy.
Like I said earlier, it's an ongoing conversation.
Yeah.
It's not now, it's not tomorrow. Like you said, if this what's happening in America is 400 years of it, that's not going to change overnight. But
100%.
for system changes, it is going to be the ongoing support.
As a practical starting point, watch that documentary, man. Oh my God. But only watch that. After that, I was like, I can't watch anything else. This is too much. So you need like a bit of a break, and then you can get back into it. But it's fucking good, man. It's really fucking good. Tina, have you watched it? Wait, sorry.
I haven't. And yeah, I watch a lot of Ava DuVernay's work, and you know, I think that you know, we all have to measure how we're doing and what kind of media we can take in, right? So for me, it's a little bit more easy to digest articles, academic writing, and journalism around the subject. Sometimes the visual around you know, a documentary or a film is a bit much for me. It has to be kind of, you know, we all have to measure our level of PTSD and move accordingly. So you know, if you don't feel like you can watch it, or if you feel like it's too much, do smaller steps and do other things. There's so much other stuff out there. You know, I think that, like, I didn't watch the footage of George Floyd's death until recently because I know myself, and it wasn't until it was kind of like, sometimes it's on your feed and it's kind of inescapable. And so, but by that time, it was 2 weeks later, and I was like, okay, this is happening. I'm mentally and emotionally prepared. I have an appointment with my therapist next week, so I was like, let's just get it all out there now, and I can do damage control later. But yeah, we have to figure out what we are comfortable doing and watching. If you can take it, watch. They can How They See Us. Is it?
Yeah.
One of them. I'm not ready to.
You can't, and you know, don't watch it alone. Be gentle with yourself. Don't watch it all in one sitting. Come on, like self-care, you know, because you're going to be traumatized. And if, you know, there's a real stigma in our community, and I can talk about all night about, you know, why people won't get therapy and all the arguments that I've heard from people of color about why they don't need it. And, you know, complex PTSD is a hell of a drug.
100%.
Yeah. And it's also, like you said, why checking your friends, Black and Indigenous or whoever, to check on how they are, because there are some who are very vocal or very public about these issues, but are also getting bombarded with a lot of questions.
Oh, fuck that.
And so it is very exhausting to obviously see what's on social, all that stuff, the protests, and also people coming with a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And if they are agitated by it, it's only because their inbox is full of people going, how do I help? How do I do this? And then there's no right answer. But like I said, my biggest thing is just education. Just educate yourself. The more you educate yourself about like Australian history, true history, you have more compassion and empathy for people and understanding why we're acting the way we're acting, because of it is Black Americans, they're just hurt, and they're constantly being hurt for hundreds of years. And on top of that, we're always having to defend our existence to a lot of people. And so it is quite an exhausting job to be Black or
Yeah.
Indigenous.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, if I can, at the same time, women of color right now we are bearing the brunt of this movement because, like Dalara said, who do you think people are coming to for instant answers and reassurance? It's us. We are bending over backwards to keep our friends alive and to keep our communities satisfied and healthy and making sure that they're doing more than just getting by. And I think this is the time for men to step up and to take the lead. Use your male privilege to check it. Don't just ask, "Are you okay?" That's bullshit. Ask people an open-ended question. Ask, "What do you need? What can I do? Can I bring you anything?" And don't take no for an answer. And just do what you need to do. Like you have relationships with people and you know how to take care of them, and men are just as good at caregiving as women are, and we need to share the burden.
Love it. Sorry to cut the conversation loose. I have to go home to my wife.
That's all right. Let's end the meeting. Maybe we should
Wife's going
All right.
nuts.
do something
guys.
like Dawn. Why don't you have us do something to end the meeting in a silly way? I don't know.
All right, take off your shirt, Don.
Flex, bro.
Sorry.
Hey, give us an outro. Why don't you sing an outro and then I'll just end the meeting.
Uncomfortable conversation.
Bye everyone.
See ya.
Thanks everyone.
Bye.